Okay friends, now it's time to get started on replacing our marker light. To do that, the first thing that we have to do is remove our headlamp assembly. There's going to be two pitons right along here that we're going to go ahead and grab onto and slide them up to unlock the headlamp assembly. Grab onto this, I'll give it a little wiggle. There's that one. Now we'll grab onto this and we'll just pull it out of here. You might need to lift these up and down a little bit just to get it so it comes out. Now on the back side, we're just going to go ahead and give these a little twist and remove them from the assembly. As you remove them, just take a peek. If it looks like they need to be replaced or serviced in any way, now's the time to do it. I'll set that aside. Grab onto this one. With the headlight bulbs, you want to be especially sure that you don't go ahead and touch the bulb glass itself. The oils from your hands could potentially burn out the bulb prematurely. Let's grab the assembly, pull it straight out towards us, and then remove the bulb from the back side. Inspect your bulb, make sure it doesn't have to be replaced. Like I said before, if it does, now's the time. And of course, there it is, friends. Okay, now it's time to install our brand new lamp assembly here. Let's go ahead and take this. We'll start it right in there. Give it a twist and lock it in. Double check to make sure it's secure. You definitely don't want that falling off. Now I'm just going to take this and you're going to notice that you have a little line-up piton right here. That needs to line up right there. And then of course down along the bottom side you'll have another one. Get those lined up, and then press it in. Start in both of your bolts before you snug either of them up. Give it a wiggle, make sure it's secure. Now it's going to be time to get our headlamp assembly in there. Of course, we're going to put bulbs in first. Let's go ahead and start with one. Just going to line this up right here, slide it in. And then, of course, we'll use this to lock it in. Give that a wiggle. Do the same for the other one here. Twist it in. Check it. So now we need to line up the assembly with the housing area here. You're going to find that you have three of these little pitons that kind of stick out the back of it. They need to go through the corresponding holes so we can push these rods down and lock them in. Once it seems as though it's in, just go ahead and press this down. And of course this one as well. Give it a wiggle, make sure it's secure. Test your lights, make sure they work. Assuming everything works properly, you're probably going to want to make sure that you align your headlights. Now of course we have a special video for that, but the alignment point's going to be right here on this particular application. This is going to be a general tutorial on how to aim your brand new TRQ headlamp assemblies. Okay, so looking at your brand new TRQ headlamp assembly, you're going to see where your low beam is, and you'll see a little dot right in the center. And that is the axis point, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to mark that with an erasable marker, just so it's easier to see. Next, what we need to do is measure from the level ground up to this point and take note of that measurement. Now we're just going to pull the car up to our wall. On our vehicle, we remember that the measurement was 28 inches for our access point. Your vehicle may be different, but that's where I'm going to put this tape, just above that 28 inches. We'll do the same on the other side. Okay, so let's just back the vehicle up, straight back 25 feet from the wall. And now that we moved our vehicle 25 feet back from the wall, we're going to start with our measurement here. That's where the headlamp center is. We're going to go down 4 inches on the driver's side. On the passenger side, we have our line here. What we need to do is go down 2 inches. To adjust the driver's side, we're going to cover our passenger side headlamp. If you look at the back side of your headlamp assembly, you're going to see something that looks like this. This is the adjustment. Some of these headlight assemblies have 1, 2, or even more of them, but you should at least have one. This is how we're going to adjust the headlight beam. Now we're going to lower the top part of the beam down to just below this line. When you turn the adjustment to the right, it brings the beam up, and if you turn it to the left, it'll bring the headlight beam down. And this is this way on most vehicles. Let's continue on to doing the passenger side. All right, we properly aligned our TRQ headlamp assemblies. Okay, and on the quality TRQ headlamps for a pickup truck, the procedure is going to be the same. You're going to find your center dot, mark it, and then you'll measure from the level ground up to your dot.